Can a team full of young stars beat a team full of old stars? Today, I simulated a game between a team full of future stars of the league, 24 and under, versus a team full of past stars from the league, 30 and up. What happens when the future stars of the NFL go up against the stars of an older generation? Let's run the tape. The young stars started off with the ball. The offense is led by Drake May, Puka Nacua, and the double-headed monster backfield of Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson. Going against them today is the defense led by Chris Jones, Bobby Wagner, and Kenny Moore. The young stars' first drive was held to a field goal attempt when the old stars made a huge mistake right away and got a roughing the kicker penalty, extending the drive. Not long after, the young stars had a 3rd and goal from the 6. Drake May found Jackson Smith-Njigba for the game's opening touchdown. The young stars took full advantage of the penalty that extended the drive, turning 3 points into 7. That caps off a 12-play, 77-yard drive. The old stars get the ball at the 26 and are looking to strike back. The offense is led by Matthew Stafford, George Kittle, and Derrick Henry. The defense they're going up against today is led by Will Anderson, Jalen Carter, and Christian Gonzalez. After some good plays from Stafford, the old stars were on the 2-yard line. The young stars defense held strong and stopped Derrick Henry twice, but on 3rd down they couldn't stop Alvin Kamara from getting into the end zone, tying this ball game up. That caps off a 10-play, 75-yard drive. The young stars started off this drive with a long pass to JSN, who picks up 30 on the play, ending the first quarter. 2nd and 11 from the gun. May hands it off to Robinson, who has a hole and makes a man miss. He could be gone. To the 20, the 10. Can he make it all the way? Yes, he can. Touchdown, Bijan Robinson. What a play from Bijan Robinson. What a play to take the lead. With the extra point, that makes the score 14-7. First play of the drive for the old stars. What can they cook up? Stafford, play action. Takes his time. Steps up and lets one go deep. For Devontae Adams, who has the catch and more. Touchdown, old stars. That's a 70-yard touchdown on Adams' first catch of the game. What a way to respond and tie this game up. The next drive for the young stars started good, with them moving the ball past the 20-yard line. But Drake May couldn't find anyone on 3rd down, and that forced the young stars to take a field goal attempt. Cam Little to kick. Bad snap, and the kick is blocked! Picked up by the defense. He's gone. Rasul Douglas with the pickup. To the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown, old stars. What a special teams play to take the lead. The young stars felt the pressure on the next drive as they went 3 and out, not being able to answer for that touchdown from the old stars and giving them the ball right back. The old stars started off the next drive hot, with Stafford finding George Kittle 3 times to make it all the way up to the 22-yard line. Stafford found Alvin Kamara on a screen pass that got 7 yards that brought up 3rd and inches. On that 3rd down, Derrick Henry rumbled his way to the 6-yard line, setting up 1st and goal. 2nd and goal. Stafford steps back and lets a quick one off to Stephon Diggs, who's in for the touchdown. Stephon Diggs. He beat his man off the line for the easy touchdown to extend the lead. That caps off a 10-play, 66-yard drive. The young stars got the ball back with 32 seconds left. Drake May started the drive with a strike to Zay Flowers, moving the ball up to the 43-yard line. Drake May was able to find JSN for another 11-yard pickup, moving them into field goal range. The young stars had to settle for a field goal with 9 seconds left in the half, cutting the lead to 11 points. The old stars got the ball back with 5 seconds left and just handed it off to Derrick Henry twice, who surprisingly got them into field goal range with zeros on the clock. Heading into halftime, the old stars are leading this one 28-17. The QB battle in this game has been great so far, with Drake May having 169 yards and 1 touchdown on 15 of 21 passing, and Matt Stafford has 193 yards with 2 touchdowns on 12 of 14 passing. The young stars stalled a bit in the second quarter. Can they step up in the second half and take this game back, or will the old stars take control and pull away? The old stars started the second half with the ball. They were off to a good start, moving the chains on back-to-back first downs, moving them past midfield. 2nd and 9 from the 43. Stafford rolls out left, lets it go, and it's intercepted! Carson Schlesinger with the pick. Gets down to the 46-yard line. What a play from the rookie, giving the Young Stars the momentum they needed going into this half. What a play from Schlesinger, and that puts the Young Stars in great field position. The Young Stars started off the drive with a nice run from Bijan Robinson. After finding nothing on 2nd down, they decided to QB sneak on 3rd and 1, which Chris Jones stuffed and brought up 4th down. The Young Stars kept the offense out on the field on 4th down. May stepped back and found JSN for a huge gain, extending this drive and putting them in great field position. Bijan had another good run, finding his way up to the 12-yard line. A few plays later on 2nd and goal, Bijan Robinson got the rock and found his way into the end zone for a touchdown. The Young Stars had a great drive to capitalize on the turnover, closing the gap. The Young Stars were feeling hot and decided to go for 2. Drake May stepped back and fired a quick one to an open Zay Flowers for an easy 2-point conversion, making this a 3-point game. That caps off a 9-play, 53-yard drive for the Young Stars. On the next drive, the Old Stars were slowly moving the ball until Stafford found Stephon Diggs for a huge gain on 3rd down. Diggs could have had a touchdown if he stayed on his feet for this catch, but getting the 1st down was good enough. A few plays later on 3rd down, Stafford fired a bullet to Devontae Adams, who got the ball all the way up to the 5-yard line, bringing up 1st and goal. 1st and goal from the 5. Stafford steps back and lets one go to Brandon Cooks, who's in for the touchdown. Brandon Cooks helps Matthew Stafford make up for his interception on the last drive with his 3rd touchdown of the game, extending the lead for the Old Stars. With the extra point, that makes this a 10-point game. To start off the next drive, Drake May fired a pass to Puka Nacua, who got a gain of 7, ending the 3rd quarter. A few plays later on 3rd down, Drake May fires another one to Puka Nacua for a 1st down grab. 1st and 10 from the 27. May hands it off to Gibbs, who cuts left. He's got space, and he's gone! In for the touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs! What a run from the young running back. Laporta with the great open field block, and Gibbs with the speed to bring it home. With the extra point, that brought this back to a 3-point game. On the next drive, Stafford found Adam Thielen for his 1st catch of the game, who brought it all the way up to the 36-yard line. On 2nd and 6, Derrick Henry rumbled his way up to the 23-yard line. 3rd and 6 from the 18. What can Stafford do? Steps back. Fires left towards the end zone. In for the touchdown! Touchdown All-Stars! Brandon Cooks with his 2nd touchdown of this game. What a throw from Stafford, putting it only where Brandon Cooks could catch it. The Young Stars were determined to strike back fast. Elijah Moore got their kick return and found a path all the way up to the 49-yard line, giving the Young Stars a great special team spark. 1st and 10 following the big kick return. May hands it off to Bijan, who has a hole and has a lot more. The 30, the 20. Can he beat the last man? Yes, he can. In for the touchdown, Bijan Robinson, his 2nd long touchdown of this game. With the field goal, that brings us back to a 3-point game. Matthew Stafford is having a masterclass game so far, with only 3 incompletions so far and 4 touchdowns. Can he keep it up? The Old Stars started the next drive off with a quick pass to George Kittle, who turned the corner and made his way up past midfield to the 41-yard line. The next play, Derrick Henry fought his way through 2 tackles, getting a 1st down. After being unable to move the chains again, the Old Stars were forced to settle for a field goal, pushing this to a 6-point lead. To start the next drive for the Young Stars, Drake May found Puka for a quick 8-yard gain. 2 plays later, Drake May dumped it off to Jahmyr Gibbs, who used his speed to make what looked like a loss to a 7-yard gain. That brings up the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and 1, the Young Stars hand the ball off to Gibbs, who fights his way forward for the 1st down and more. On the 1st down following that play, Drake May fired a strike to Kyle Pitts, who weaves his way through the defense all the way up to the 7-yard line. Kyle Pitts making a huge play on his 1st catch of the game. On 2nd and goal, Drake May fired one off to JSN, who gets his hands on it but can't bring it in. 3rd and goal from the 7. Bowers in motion. May steps back. Surveys. Lets one go to Puka Nacua, who's in for the touchdown! Touchdown, Young Stars! They tie this game up with under a minute remaining. What a drive from the Young Stars, but the game on the line. Cam Little puts the extra point in, giving the Young Stars a 1-point lead with 49 seconds left. With 49 seconds and 3 timeouts, this should be plenty of time for Matt Stafford and the Old Stars to do something. Stafford starts off the drive with a dump-off pass to Adams, having to burn a timeout. On second down, Alvin Kamara ran for a 7-yard gain, but couldn't get out of bounds, so they had to burn another timeout. On 3rd and 1, they handed it off again to Alvin Kamara, who was stuffed at the line of scrimmage by Devin Witherspoon, the hometown hero, with the critical stop on 3rd down. The Old Stars made a questionable decision, keeping the clock running between 3rd and 4th down. 4th and 1. Game on the line. Clock is ticking. Stafford steps back and fires one to Brandon Cooks, who makes the catch and gets down in field goal range. Timeout, Old Stars. With the game-winning field goal on the line, the Old Stars kicker Brandon Aubrey had ice in his veins, putting the ball right down the middle and taking the lead for the Old Stars with 2 seconds left on the clock. With one final play left, the Young Stars needed a miracle, but they didn't have any magic left in the tank, only getting a 15-yard gain on the play. That ends this barn burner 48-46. The Young Stars put up an amazing fight, but the Old Stars had just enough to pull out the last-second victory. Matt Stafford had 402 yards with 4 touchdowns and 1 pick on 88% completion, while Drake May had 326 yards with 2 touchdowns and 71% completion. Derrick Henry had 67 yards on 15 carries, while Bijan Robinson had 122 yards and 3 touchdowns on 6 carries. Devontae Adams had 122 yards and 1 touchdown on 6 catches, while Jackson Smith-Njigba had 113 yards and 1 touchdown on 8 catches. Drew Tranquill had 13 tackles with 3 tackles for loss, while Carson Schlesinger had 7 tackles and 1 interception. This is a hard choice, but my game MVP is Matthew Stafford. He had a masterclass of a game, with his 4 touchdowns matching his 4 incompletions. He showed why he's still one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Let me know what other videos you'd like to see. If you liked the video, leave a like and sub for more. Thank you for watching, and keep running the tape.